Let me ask you a question. How good are you at taking care of your own needs? If you're a parent, especially if you spent years taking care of children, a spouse, aging parents, or even employees, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mona, and I help highly stressed people return to their true center. Once upon a time, more than a decade ago, I was a single parent raising 2 children. There were seasons when money was really tight. I'm talking really tight. My kids didn't know it, but there were times when I really worried about how I was going to afford groceries. I was careful with every dollar. I clipped coupons. I sacrificed. But I also made a promise to myself. I would do everything I could to make sure that my children felt safe, secure, and cared for. If they needed something, I found a way. There were field trips. There were new school clothes. There were just trips that we wanted to take, birthday presents, but we figured it out. As parents, that's what many of us do. We become experts at meeting everyone else's needs. And fast forward to today, my children have been grown and on their own for at least a decade now. And I have a successful business, I have money set aside, and I have the ability to purchase the things that I need. And yet I recently noticed something really funny. I keep postponing small things for myself. And say I wanted to get a new pair of workout pants or a shower mat. A few items that would make my life just a little more easier and comfortable. Nothing extravagant, nothing that would create a financial hardship for myself. Just simple things. And yet I found I was asking myself, what exactly are you waiting for? At first I wondered if I was neglecting myself. It kind of felt like it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized something that's more important. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Surprise! I think my priorities have just simply changed. You see, neuroscience tells us that the brain becomes efficient at patterns that we repeat. For years, my brain was trained to notice other people's needs first. My nervous system became incredibly skilled at caregiving, planning, protecting, and providing. Those pathways didn't disappear the day that my children moved out. My brain simply kept doing what it had practiced for decades. Positive psychology teaches us that awareness is the first step toward change. And when we become more aware of our patterns, we gain the power to choose rather than operate in autopilot. The truth is, I can afford the workout clothes and I can order that shower mat. I could replace every item on my list this afternoon. The issue isn't money. The issue isn't time. The issue is that I no longer feel the same sense of urgency that I felt when I was taking care of other people. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Not everything requires immediate action. Not every unchecked box represents a problem. Sometimes preserving our energy is wisdom. Sometimes waiting is perfectly fine. And sometimes self-care isn't about rushing out to buy something. Sometimes self-care is simply noticing our patterns without judging ourselves. Which brings me to the moral of this story, which is, just because your priorities change doesn't mean you're neglecting yourself. Sometimes you're simply learning who you are in a new season of life. Give yourself permission to care for your needs without guilt, and give yourself the grace when everything doesn't happen immediately. After all, you've spent years taking care of everyone else. Maybe this season is about learning how to take care of yourself with the same compassion that you've always given others. If this resonated with you, check the description box below for a link to my calendar. Schedule a call with me. I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, I wish you peace, love, and happiness.